Hello, everybody. Welcome to Super Fun Infinite Blessings. This is Hope Mama Eagle, founder of Earth Wisdom Reiki, aka Ancestral Reiki. And tomorrow is official Reiki Saturday. And sorry that I didn't get a chance to pull any cards today. I was down at Patricia's Beach, and it's really funny because her son and I always argue that life is this battle between the sacred and the profane. And I always say, no, it's not a battle. It's only a battle if you refuse to dance in a healing way. And let me tell you, today was all about weaving in between the sacred and the profane. I don't even know how to describe that, right? So I wake up today at 8:08 in the morning, as my counter just said her son's birth year. So synchronicity right now is off the chain, right? I wake up at 8:08, so shout out to all our Ohana on the Big Island, Oahu, etc. I knew something magical was going to happen today. I had promised Winona that we would go down to Patricia's Beach and just, chill today. Everything else going on in the world, just chill. So we went down there and I get on the pier, right? And I don't have a fear of heights. I don't have a fear of water, none of that, My divine masculine will literally swim in the ocean with sharks on a new moon. Doesn't care, right? No fear. I'm sitting there, or actually standing there, and wearing, sensible shoes, whatever, trying to walk on the pier, and kid you not, started having a panic attack. I was like, what the hell is going on? And I'm an empath, but usually I've got my dream catcher, keep it under control. And then we got to a certain point, I was fine. And we were able to take some pictures, and it was beautiful, and come back down. And we went into this little, bistro where my friend used to play blues, and people would come for, all you can eat shrimp and crab and all that stuff. And nobody was there. It was just me and Winona. And we had, corn dogs, something like that. And something must have had too much grease, too much salt. I don't even know. But stood up and let one go, right? We all have humbling moments in our life that, we're just cruising along, and all of a sudden something happens that just proof. The ancestors have one hell of a sense of humor, because I hadn't noticed that there was, first of all, this was not intentional, but there was this young Asian couple that was sitting a couple tables across from us, and those moments in life where you just really cannot think of what to say. And so I looked at Winona. I was like, I looked up at the sky and I said, what the hell was that? And poor thing, she did not know how to respond. She was like, okay, no way you're gonna pull this off where they're not gonna know what the heck just happened. And so she just starts busting up laughing. I'm crying. And I start busting up laughing, and it was, oh my God, it was hilarious. And she goes, you're not going to be able to play this one off. I go, we just need to go. Yeah. So we put our stuff in the bag, and we started walking through the water or whatever, and it was beautiful. And we walked a little ways, and the sun was just bouncing off of the water and iridescent. It was incredible. And found these two little shells that were hooked together, looked just like a heart. And I picked them up, and I was remembering the last time I was there. And, well, not the last time I was there, but the most special time I was there, when my divine masculine was asking me to help one of his relatives. And here come the tears again. But I don't know why. It's I've been to that beach so many times, and all of a sudden today it was all these, it was so powerful, it was so magical. And we found this little bee that had gotten stuck in the water, and Winona was able to actually, I don't know, she has this thing with bees, and picked it up on her finger and went and set it behind the driftwood so that it wouldn't get blown away. Poor thing. Like he was just, I know how that little bee feels, you know? It's like he was just landing, was probably tired. Here comes this wave, you know, and poor little bee's drowning, right? And then all of a sudden the wave like kicks him back out and he's drying off, but it's like he can't fly, his wings are wet, you know, and then some huge person comes along and scoops him up and tries to put him somewhere and he's tumbling some more. I was like, okay, well, let's go scoop him up again. And then we put him behind the driftwood. He was fine. So it's like, again, the sacred and the profane, right? And so then we're like walking. We found this memorial place and there was a flower and it was just, I don't know. It was amazing, and finding this fortune cookie that had my birth date on it, and then finding this rock that had a seven and had a circle around it, like 7 generations. Nobody wrote on it. It's just the way it was. It was just a really, really, really magical day, and I don't know why, but it's like usually I do these. Oh, you know, thank Gandalf, it's Friday, or thank Ganesha, it's Friday, kind of thing, and I literally just got a message from the ancestors to, you know, hop on and do a Friday funny. So I guess that's kind of what I'm supposed to be doing from now on cuz I know my Aquarian buddy, he's like, "I miss when you did the comedy in your Supergirl boost, yay," you know. And I was cracking jokes that as soon as my subscription hits 1,410 for obvious reasons, that I'll do a live or whatever in my bustier, you know, jeans, whatever. But today was just incredible. And so, ironically enough, that, that whole, I tell you, you know, I'm one of those people, I'll usually like, things just don't phase me, you know, but for some reason, whatever zone I was in after the panic attack and all, you know, I was just like, what was that? You know, oh my God. Anyway, for some reason, maybe it's an Aquarian thing, but it started reminding me because I'm on the verge of reconnecting with my Teospae. I'm having like crystal clear visions of being in the center of a herd of sacred buffalo that, I mean, I haven't physically been around these buffalo for 16 years, right? But I'm having these crystal clear visions and just something really magical, really miraculous is getting ready to happen. And I keep thinking about like people that I've known throughout my life, you know, people always ask me, you know, oh, this person's an elder, that person's an elder. And I remember when I was younger, I would sit there and think, oh, hey, that person's an elder. I have to take everything they're saying at face value. I have to, I don't know why someone just said lick their boots, you know. There's a saying in Tibet, just because the robe fits the llama doesn't mean the llama always fits the robe. Well, that kind of sort of translates into, you know, any other genre you can think of. And let me tell you, I have run into some quote unquote elders that were not elders. My grandma would call them aspiring elders, right? But, you know, and then I've run into some people that I worked with, like Grandma Agnes Baker Pilgrim, and, you know, just amazing people, you know. I have some elders that I work with right now that I would trust with my daughter's life. I mean, that's just something I don't say about hardly anybody. And then I know people that are, you know, shoot, I know some 5-year-olds that have more wisdom than some 80-year-olds I know, kind of thing. So life is interesting, you know. But the ancestors were saying, call this, you know, Friday funnies or Funny Friday, whatever. Because, okay, ironically, somebody just said she still hadn't painted her nails. Whatever. Ironically, that whole um, effervescent experience earlier today made me think of one of my absolutely favorite elders who's an Aquarius like me. And when we first met each other, we were having to like sense each other out. You know, it's like, is she for real? Is she for real kind of thing. And now we're the best of friends. I mean, we've known each other forever and a day. But I'll never forget, you know, my daughter was like 2, 1.5, 2, somewhere around there. And we were going somewhere with the elder, and I walked past her, and I said, "Oh," I said, "you smell so nice." And under her breath, she mumbles, "Why, thank you. I farted." And I just about fell over. I'm like, wait a minute. I know she didn't just say what I think there's no way she just said what I think. What the hell just happened? And so it took me like, God, probably 48 hours to work up the courage to actually ask her, "Did you really say that?" Because I was trying to be respectful to her as an elder, right? So of course, her being an elder, me being, an Aquarius, both of us, we lost it. It was an Aquarian free for all. So I don't know why I'm being guided to tell you guys this, except that I had a very magical day, so I wanted to share that with you. And I felt bad that I hadn't been able to pull any cards for y'all, because I know a lot of you guys look forward to that. But, you know, obviously somebody else is going through something like this too, where either you had a really embarrassing moment. I'm lucky they don't have like the corona fart police or something like that, because I would have been in big trouble. But we all do it. And I made an acronym out of it. But it was like, I don't know, it's just life happens. We all get caught in those moments where the ancestors have a sense of humor, where we need to laugh at ourselves, or something like that. I mean, I'm notorious for that. People think I'm like borderline Heyoka or something, because I'll walk into a totally serious situation and I just start, granted, my divine masculine has the same humor as me. It's like he can find the inappropriate in just about anything, and we'll just start cracking up. Because, I mean, if you think about it, we're all going to die someday, which means we're not getting out of here alive. So we might as well laugh at ourselves whenever we can, and that's part of being in these human bodies, is that these human bodies are very comical, right? So, my other uh, message or thought, just because someone is an elder doesn't mean you have to let them run over you, first of all. Second off, real elders will sit there and crack jokes right along with you, you know. So if you're having any kind of situation like that where, you're dealing with people that are too serious, or, you're dealing with people that are trying to take advantage because they're older than you or whatever the deal is, reach out to me. I guarantee you there is absolutely nothing you could say to me that would shock me at this point in my life. So, if you're sitting there going through a unbelievable twin flame journey, or bilocated to Tibet or whatever the deal is, just reach out to me. Like I said, I'm a triple Aquarius, been there, done that, met the band, got the t-shirt, washed it in hot water and it shrank, so I gave it to Goodwill. If you want to talk about anything from A to Z, I'm here. So I hope this at least made y'all have a little giggle, even if it's in my expense. I don't care. Laughter is the best medicine. And, all there is to it. So I hope you guys are having an awesome Friday. If you need a little support or a laugh or a shoulder to cry on, lean on, whatever, I'm here. All right? Take care, you guys. Namaste, optimistic. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And we'll just keep going onward and upward on eagle's wings.